Hello, I'm gonna talk about KLM, and this means Royal Aviation Company in English. Okay, let's start with the history of the KLM. In 1919, KLM Royal Dutch Airlines was founded, and KLM is the oldest airline in the world. It also gives its name to the oldest international scheduled service operated by any airline under the same name. In 1920, made its first scheduled flights between Amsterdam and London, service that it continues to provide to the very present. In the first year, when flying was still very special, KLM transport 345 passengers and 2500 kilos of mail and cargo. That is very different today, as we know. On a single Boeing flight, KLM can carry more than 400 passengers and 20,000 kilos of cargo in single flight right now. Okay, let's continue with the passenger travels. Every year, KLM transport more than 10 million passengers. About three-quarters of these people make use of Schiphol Airport, KLM's home base, as a transfer point. Transfer passengers who are growing in number use Schiphol to leave one plane and board another to fly on their final destination. For other passengers, Schiphol is their starting point or final destination. And cargo transport. Air France and KLM work together in cargo transport. It is Air France KLM Cargo's job to transport goods by air. Air cargo can include just about anything: flowers, computers, aircraft parts, male cats, and also elephants. This business unit sees to it that cargo gets to the right place at the right time. And 1,400 people work in KLM's cargo division at Schiphol. Most of these are experts in specific products. And the crew. KLM has almost 2,900 pilots. That may sound like a lot, but it's just a fraction of all the boys and girls who dream of becoming a pilot one day. The fact that relatively few finally get the job is because of factors like the strict selection requirements and the high educational requirements. And cabin attendants. On board the aircraft, cabin crew take care of two things: safety and service. Cabin attendants are well trained to respond in the event of emergency because safety is the most important thing on board an aircraft. But it's also important to provide excellent service. That means that cabin attendants do everything possible to make life pleasant for the passengers. And the most important things for the aircraft, the maintenance. KLM Engineering and Maintenance is KLM's technical division. It is one of the world's largest workshop for aircraft and has almost 5,000 people working around the world. The hangar. Hangar is where aircraft maintenance takes place. It's really just an enormous shed or garage, only many times larger. The largest hangar at Schiphol Airport is more than 300 meters wide, more than 100 meters from front to back, and about 35 meters high. It takes 6 jumbo jets to fill it up. Maintenance on the apron. Aircraft that fly every day get a little bit of maintenance before every flight. That takes place right where the aircraft are standing out on the apron, so they can get back into the air as quickly as possible. And major overhaul. Every 18 months, an aircraft goes into the hangar for thorough inspection. Then there is a major overhaul in which technicians take 5 or 6 weeks to more or less turn each aircraft inside out. They look at every nut and bolt and every bell and whistle with extreme care. This can also include things like the complete overhaul or replacement of jet engines. Maintenance like this is required after a set number of flight hours, usually every 5 or 6 years. Sorry. And this is the end of my presentation. Thank you for listening to me.